All right, there we go. It's a bit of a hodgepodge, and again, the textures are a little bit... but I think we can live with it. I think. What do you all think? Aavak, may I be dapper? Certainly no... you feel undapper. What? Why do you feel undapper? Actually, maybe you shouldn't tell me. Regardless, though, yes, of course you may be dapper. Don't need my permission for that. I'm not the gatekeeper of dappiness. My lord, I just encourage it. I'm the literal opposite of a gatekeeper. I don't exist to stop people from being dapper who want to be. Right. Nice bench, maybe? You know what, yeah. Maybe have them facing the torches, though. A little bit more. Something like that. And... why is that so glitchy? Either way. You'd have something on there. Not true, Aavak keeps the mods in cap! Sound of, no, a whip cracking. Etc, etc, etc. Okay, let's see. I think this is good enough. It's a nice. It's not. This oak tree is now a feature, which actually means that, given that, I need the cultivator to grassify this area. I wish to engrassen this place. Okay, maybe that is too grassy, though. I feel that maybe it is. I need to empathen this place. I've engrassed it too rigorously. I think the little path around kind of makes sense. It's where people don't walk. They just walk around, they sit down. And then the parts where they don't walk as much don't have as much grass on it. Maybe another torch around here would actually be nice as well. I don't have enough resin. Okay, well, that's fine enough. Okay, well, this makes for the beginnings of an area where I can farm. And perhaps I should bring the... ooh, the beehives could come live up here. Now, the question is, though, do I want a regimented farm? Like, you know, all of the shoots in their designated location, behaving themselves, growing only where they're told to grow? Or do I want a natural farm, where nature can run wild and free? And I just put things wherever they go, wherever they fit. I'm kind of tempted, if I'm honest, for the latter. Just kind of a spattering of little crops. Like, the crops themselves are probably in clusters. And maybe I'd have a little bit of decoration to mark perimeters around individual crop types, but no real regimentation of the crop placement. You know, the carrots grow where the carrots want to grow, and they all grow there together. Maybe the odd carrot escapes now and then to socialize with the dandelions, who knows? Then we'll have a palisade going up around this area, I think. Because I'm going to have to protect this tree. That is very important to me. I wonder why stone building isn't more popular with streamers. It feels like it would look nice and be sturdier. I wasn't even aware that... Well, I kind of got the impression that stone was a thing that would happen, but I certainly haven't got to it. So there's your answer on that one. I don't have access to stone yet. Maybe one day, though. Well, that's way too high now. Why can't I have, like, in the middle ground? That's... just a little bit more. About there? That'll do. Right, let's go and have a kip. Also, I should probably eat before something sneaks up on me and murders me. Oh, I hadn't even... What? There we go. Sleep well, Lady Leith. Also, I have to get to some sleep. Good night, Dapper Chat. Good night. A Vakin aesthetician will later come to regret this wild period. Is it like some sort of phase? The way you said that, it's like, yeah, he's going through his wild phase. Everything's just organic and spiderweb roads. Shunning the neat and orderly grid system. Here's a tip, chat. There's a bit of a secret for you all. I'll never grow out of this period. I shall continue to shun grids forever. Down with the tyranny of the grids. Up with the little happy accidents of small windy alleyway roads. That don't go where you wanted them to go, but they go where they needed to go. I strongly recommend you don't. I warned you. Come on. Tonk. There we are. One swing too many and I was going to ruin that whole area. Right, now the thing I can do is I could have an outer palisade going up and further supported by an... Oh, really? Get out! Oh! Damn it, you also made me ruin everything else. Scallywag you! I should have brought out the proper weapon. That was my fault, but I'm going to blame you anyway. Research speed too slow? What? Hey, Bentham, how you doing, mate? How you doing, buddy? Hope you had a good time on Dyson Sphere. Research speed was exactly how it needed to be. You see, this idea of time, that's a very auger flaw. You're a mecha. You're a digital consciousness. You have nothing but time. You have until the stars grow cold, the last star, and even then you'll probably have discovered a way to harness the energy of black hole. And as the universe exits its tumultuous, terrible infancy into the long eons of stability that will be the age of black holes, you will continue to flourish, drinking one black hole after another, after another. Research too slow. You speak as a being of flesh and blood that will live such a short, terrifyingly brisk existence it may not even live at all. What's the point of existing when you only have a scant few years, maybe a century if you're lucky, to enjoy the experience? My God, pork. Silly. The Dyson AI keeps throwing shade at me with the science tutorial. I'm on purple science! But how fast are you producing it, though? Oh, that being said, I will say that while I was grinding up materials for my the last Dyson Sphere video, yeah, it just kept notifying me that my red science was too slow. And I'm like, but I'm maxing out the production of 3 red science. Too slow? What kind of speed run do you think I'm let's playing here? What? It's precisely fast enough if it will finish within my lifetime. I don't need it to be done now. The AI has way too high standards. The AI has played far too much Factorio. It has built way too many megabases. We mere mortals, we just do not live up to its exacting standards, sadly. Right, okay, well, let's consider the actual defense. Now, this is just here to make this wall look a little bit prettier. And I think it does. I think it does that quite nicely. I think it achieves its goal, its stated purpose. But now I need a defensive area around my trees. Or, and now, look, okay, chat, brace yourselves, because I'm going to suggest something. I could, I'm not saying I should, but I could just plant my carrots now and continue work on the defenses whilst the carrots are growing, and then I can have delicious carrot soup, apparently. That's what people have been saying, that I can make carrot soup with my carrots. I can have that to warm myself while I'm building the defenses. But chat has filled me with such fear that the moment I plant the first carrot in the ground, I'm basically going to be set upon by an army of trolls, absolutely driven by a murderous rage because I dared to cultivate the land. That I would think to harness nature, to bend it to my will. The trolls will exact a terrible and bloody vengeance upon me. See, mangled pork? No, absolutely the same. I'm so addicted to this game, and I've weaponized this addiction by forcing myself to get work done before I play. I have never been so productive. I know, if you've got the discipline to say no, you get your reward after you've put the work in, then yeah, the amount of productivity you can have going is kind of insane. Yeah. You can be raided without having crops down. It will happen with or without carrots. I mean, you know, I've seen a raid over in Raidsmith. I just haven't seen a raid over here in a while. Let me move you. I mean, you don't count as a raid. You count as an annoyance. Oh, you know what? A little farming hut station. Doesn't need to be much. But, well, actually, I don't know. Put it right next to the tree. No. Not right next to the tree, but maybe over here, perhaps. A little area. Just kind of nestled somewhere, but I'm going to need to know where I'm going to place the walls for that. So that'll come next. First, and indeed foremost, let's place down some area. So I need to cultivate the land. Little splotch Oh, no. It's got very, very large... Oh, no, it does it in a square. No! I can't make it wild and free, chat, as much as I wanted to. It refuses to be wild, or indeed free. It requires neat, orderly rows. Oh, this is wretched. Worst moment in Valheim so far. The realization that I can't have like nice curved areas for my cultivated soil. Squares for life. No. So wrong. Yeah, I have to kill a troll every in-game day to get out of my camp, along with taking on a raid. Wow, okay. Death Dog, where do you build your camp out of curiosity? The game itself would not support chaos, so ordered rows it is, I suppose. No, you see? This is only giving me more power. Because upon this framework of order, I can just make complete random chaos of planting the carrots, not in orderly rows, thus amplifying the chaos. By trying to force order upon me, you have only made my chaos that much more intense. The gods shall rue the day they tried to make me orderly. I only have 12 carrots, so blah, 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 blah. That's what I think of you. Actually, that looks a little bit too orderly. Ah, damn it. Angles. I disapprove. I wanted nice wavy curves. Loki over here. But no, we'll get this all set up properly. I'm interested to see how the first harvest goes. I would love to make like a little scarecrow. See now, see this is what happened. I knew it would. The moment I go off script in a sense and start just placing things willy-nilly, I now want to do all kinds of little art projects. I want to make a little scarecrow somehow. If I could make that into a fountain, I would in a heartbeat. Imagine that. Little fountain in amongst all my carrot crops. To irrigate it. Where's the water coming from, you might ask? Who knows? Who cares? Don't need to know. Perfect as it is. Don't come on me. Come on. I require the wood. You may have the fine wood back. I kind of now wish I'd risen this land a little bit. So I could have a little area just kind of like walled in. Because I could enforce a curve then. But oh well. I can at least do something like this. And yes, for those of you wondering, it is actually kind of hurting me that I just planted the carrots just like wildly like that. I suffer for my art. Have little lights just on the ends. It'll be a very well lit area up here, I suppose. That'll do for now. I wouldn't mind having a little chair or something, but for the time being, I think my focus really needs to now be on building the palisade. We have faffed and faffed and faffed, and now we must faff no more, and instead actually build a defense. Kind of tempted to rise this little area. And even though it was completely accidental that that ended up in a little dug-in section, I'm thinking of making that a feature. Yeah, I'm liking that, actually. It seems that honestly, terrain modification in this game is a combination. You can't just flatten or raise or anything like that. You kind of need to build it up just to pull it back down again to get the effect that you're wanting. That's certainly what I'm noticing at the very least. And I'm kind of okay with it. The main thing is just knowing how it works. And I'm starting to feel more and more like I'm getting a hang of that. It digs up a literal ton of dirt. You don't feel rested anymore. Yeah, go figure. Hello. By hello, I mean die. Traditional Avakian greeting. Right, okay. How are we going to go with this? I'm thinking having a little area that does lead up onto a palisade. Something like this. I'm gonna have to fill in that side, but that's fine. Actually, I should have done this first. Place it on the floor first and foremost. Now, actually a little bit of a potch because I kind of want these underneath. Oh, okay. I need to place these first if I want to build on them, and I really do. I much prefer having a frame upon which I'm building everything else. I hope no one minds that these streams with me end up turning into building streams like 98% of the time. Because if you do, man, that sucks. It's not going to change. Okay, missing ingredients, that's fine. I'm going to have to drive this wall back a little bit. By a little, I guess I mean a lot. Because this game doesn't know little. All the terraforming or none, really. It seems to be this game's motto. Okay, that's a bit better. Alright, so what I'm going to need to do is graze along this wall, basically. Sorted. Building streams is when we get deep thoughts without... That's true, actually. By frame, do I mean scaffolding? No, I mean like there is an actual wooden frame underneath the walls. We're going to have to do so much gathering of tools. Sorry, of wood. First, let me go and repair my tools. Then we're going to go for a wander. Also, I need some more honey. I'm also going to drop off a bunch of my tools in the cart because... Well, actually, not even necessarily in the cart. I'm going to drop them off over here. I don't need the cultivator yet. Everything else I more or less need. I don't need the stag breaker right now. Don't need the torch. Torch is kind of a weapon and a tool. Pop in there. Okay, I'm fairly happy with this. Right then, cart, we're going off on a journey. I need more trees. So many more trees. Also, I need more honey. So we're going to stop by the happy bees first. Hello, happy bees. Thank you very much. All of the happy bees giving me the happy honey. Happy honey is better than sad honey. And that is only partially a joke. As far as I'm aware, as much as bees can feel happiness, happy bees are much more productive, apparently. There was 100% a boar that tried to make the bees unhappy. They made the boar unalive. Honestly, I sincerely feel that having the bees act as they'll just straight up attack something that messes with them is amazing. Bee defense. Right then, trees. Time that we had a bit of a chat. Starting with this pine right here. Right then. You fool! You fell into my trap! Oh, come back. Fall back into it, please. Nice try, you sneaky little devil, you. There we go. You can absolutely utilize the bees for fortification. Honestly, my large line of bees is very dangerous. Even greylings that come down there and mess with them tend to get the worst end of the deal. Though they may take down one hive. But with that many hives, they always are the one, you know, they'll always fall. It's kind of cool. And it was completely unknown. It just happened to be something that we discovered. It was like, oh, okay. Things are dying around my bees. Reminded you of the bee guy in Graveyard Keeper. No, that wouldn't be Dig. Dig likes honey, but Dig is not the bee guy. The bee guy is Bee Man. Arch nemesis of Hornet Man, obviously. Oh, my Allfather is almost out. Oh, wow. Whew. Speaking about rockets in chat, I'm fairly certain I could fuel a rocket with the Allfather. The only problem I could see using this cocktail to fuel a rocket is it might just have a little bit too much acceleration, frankly.